This is a recording for a blog post entitled Celebrate Good Times, Come On. Yes, a blast from Kool and the Gang's past. Quality old school R&B, let me tell you. Anyway, today I got to officially celebrate getting my CDLA license. I passed the road and skills test on Wednesday, February 5th. I have blog posts which journaled my CDL school stories, so catch up on them if you like. I put link backs to those at the end of this post. They also have audio transcriptions in case you're driving or just don't feel like reading. I think the transcriptions are fun because you hear my voice inflections and maybe you could bring some words on the pages to life a little more, but I have no idea. I haven't received any feedback on that yet. Certainly wouldn't be the first time that I'm uber excited about an idea that no one else thinks is worth a penny. In fact, that very statement is so true, it's a very evidence is my new career endeavor. Anyway, so moving right along. There's a place in Orange, Virginia that I've been wanting to dine at for 3 years. It's a place that I wanted to go for a special occasion, like a first date or something along those lines. Not quite a place that one stops off at to grab a solitary meal, if you can appreciate what I mean. Those types of places are, like Applebee's, Ruby Tuesday kind of joints, restaurant-y at Cheney, LOL. So celebrating my CDL license was definitely worthy of this place, although when I made the reservations, I worded it a little better, like celebrating my ascertaining licensure. Ha ha. The place is called the Inn at Willow Grove. The restaurant in there is called Vintage. There's links in my post, too, for those places, so you can check them out. I made reservations for two, myself and my longest-time friend, Sarah. Sarah and I went to high school together in New York. We had reconnected back in 2017 via social media, and we lived fairly close to each other here in Virginia. Over the years, we've both lived so many different places. It's so interesting how we can be so close to each other now, some X amount of years later. She's now married with an amazing son. She was happy to join me for the celebratory lunch. She and several others have really been rooting for me on the past year or so, from when I left corporate America after a 15-year stunt in government contract project accounting. I initially ventured out to do my photography and art full-time. I got my FAA drone license in October of 2018. But photography is a very hard business to break back into, I subsequently found out. I had built a thriving photo studio business back in the 90s, back in print film days, but things are way different now. So here I am on a new path to a trucking career because I love driving, traveling, adventure, and making pictures, videos. So now I can incorporate all that into this career. It was almost a no-brainer. Plus, I love doing unique things, and while trucking is not unique, female truckers are, and make up less than 7% of the trucking workforce currently in 2019. That number is growing, though. Seeing sights is not quite sightseeing. So this past year, I put 39,000 miles on my Jeep, driving around the eastern half of the U.S., doing photos, making videos, etc. Please visit my YouTube channel. There's a link right in my post for some of the video clips I made. Most are in the 3 to 6 minutes range. And please subscribe. I need more subscribers to that channel. Thanks. I did get some commercial drone cinema work here and there and sold some photos here and there, but nothing at all that I could live on, especially after the investments I made into the very little that I sold and worked. I made a lot of donations of my art. Well, when you're driving in your POV, personally owned vehicle, you stop and go and, wherever and whenever you want. It's definitely on the sightseeing end of the spectrum. But when I begin my trucking career, I will be on the opposite end of seeing sights. I'm illustrating that, yes, being an OTR, which is over the road, long-haul driver, I will see a lot, but it's not like I could just pull over to get that shot or stop off at place XY for a few hours to do photos. I will be working, just as the majority of the world. And some days will be longer than others, for sure. So it might be tough for me seeing so much beauty pass into my rearward viewing mirrors I'm confident I will get a dispatcher who will help me do layovers and my 34-hour resets in lots of different places, hopefully home times too eventually. My first year or so on the road is going to be hyper-focused on learning the industry anyway. I know so little, and already what I know is mind-boggling as to how infinite this field is. It's just so fascinating. The rules, regulations, the federal oversight, the nuances of dispatchers, miles, mechanics, safety ratings, routing, trip planning, logbooks, inspections, drug testing, customers, types of trucks, lanes, bulk tankers, hazmat tankers, liquid tankers, border crossing, intermodal, TWIC credentials, reefers, dry van, flatbedding, regional, dedicated, jet setting, heavy hauls, staying physically and mentally fit while driving long haul. Golly, I better stop or I'll never get through this post. All right, brunch. The dining room was beautifully lit, toasty fire roaring strong, and my menu was customized to include a congratulations. It was subsequently rolled and tied with a bow for a take-home memento. And there's there's lots of pictures in this post, so go take a look at the pictures. It was a beautiful place. We enjoyed a cheese and charcuterie, I think is the word, platter to start. Sarah has been trained in culinary school and also in artisan cheeses, so it was really cool hearing her talk so knowledgeably about the contents of this platter. And she also asked for a side of honey to top some of the cheeses. Wow, that was yummy. We had brie, blue cheese, I forgot the third one, plus prosciutto, hot salami, and a couple other meats, garnishes of ci de Dijon, baby okra, pickled onions, baby peppers, and a few other tasty bits. The bread for the tray was an amazing flatbread, toasted warm. I had sparkling water with a twist of cucumber slice. The two servers were very attentive in refilling our glasses, very kind in manner, and efficient. I had asked the chef ahead of time I asked ahead of time if the chef would prepare a special menu item. All the items were on their menu. I just didn't want to show up and ask for substitution, so I asked ahead. My favorite of all breakfast brunch meals is Eggs Benedict, and my favorite of all meats is salmon. So I asked for the Eggs Benedict to be over smoked salmon, which is like that thin shaved salmon, with their house dill hollandaise, which is another favorite spice. I live extremely minimalistically, and the only 3 spices I own are cinnamon, dill, and paprika. Well, they accommodated my request, and oh my goodness, it was exquisite. Sarah had a salad with grilled shrimp. So again, more pictures. Okay, dessert. Oh yes, this was a must. I had a decadent chocolate pave, and it was adorned with a chocolate sliver with a congratulations inscribed, which was edible. And Sarah had the creme brulee. Again, more pictures. Short walk around the grounds. The main building is circa 1770s, and the grounds host some period-style cabins, boutique B&B rooms, a spa, fitness center, all the trimmings for lovely getaways or weddings or other various affairs. Even in the month of February, the grounds looked beautiful. We walked off that dessert for a short bit and took a few snapshots. So again, please see the snapshots. Well, that sums it up for my celebratory brunch as I set out on my new career. I have a pending offer from mega carrier Schneider, and I've been talking to U.S. Express, Stevens Transport, and Werner. I'll keep you posted as to the wheres, whys, and how-to-fors. Love and clicks, and guess I'll be seeing y'all on the back haul. Ha-ha, JJ. And then, as mentioned before, the links to those past posts about my CDL training at BlueJ Community College are there. There's 5 episodes. That's it. All right.